Welcome everyone! This is what I've been having to put up with for this last day and a half. Just nothing but Gangplank Galleon, which is a change because before it was like what, Spirit Within from Dragon Ball Z.
I still listen to that every now and again.
Because that's been playing for the last 2-3 days.
Yeah, that's basically how I listen to music. I'll have like one song on repeat for ages, and then I'll listen to another song.
I don't know how to do the repeat thing, so it just ends up flicking to a different song after listening to it maybe twice. Because like first time I probably would have.
It's because I'm using it on the phone. I can just press the button on the go.
There is no buttons.
YouTube repeat doesn't work.
No, there are no buttons on a phone.
The screen is a button. It's a touch screen.
Any case, oh, you can switch back at any
Yeah.
point. Huh.
41%.
Well, that's good that we've already progressed that far. Yeah, we're continuing our playthrough of Shantae Half-Genie Heroes DLC. We're, of course, doing Pirate Queen's Quest at the moment.
That is what we're doing.
As Risk continues running. And once again, get back to Raph's favourite image.
Oh, yeah.
New comment.
Yeah, I know anything of it. Arr, I just loved the looks on their faces when I showed them all who's boss. My throat's recovered now, so I can do the pirate voice, which I inherently prefer. Arr, there are areas of Skulltown beneath the waves. Perhaps there's a way.
Yeah, I've got to say, I'm not... Like, there are complaints I have with this Pirate Queen's Quest.
Yeah.
Chiefly the...
Because you should have cannon jump now.
Yeah, but the way they've done it is you can do it in any order, but that means they've thrown tougher enemies in any order.
Yeah.
And, you know, as mentioned with Tasseltown, you know, how you had to say this...
Upgrade your cannon.
You had, like, the scorpions and such, and they weren't fun to deal with when you've not got it, all your upgrades strong enough.
Yeah, it becomes a strategy game. But at the same time, it's also fun.
But no, because we had to just... We had to do the Mega Man and just ram our way through, which is really annoying.
But it's also fun once you get everything, because you can just commit mass genocide.
I don't want to commit mass genocide, as it were. I just want to be able to do competently from the get-go. You know, not have to spend, like, ages, like, doing, you know, like before, it would be...
Yeah.
Do that until they're, like, 15 health goes away from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, sure, bits could have been handled better, but whatever, I enjoyed it a lot, so... You can use the hat in between cannon jumps as well. Like, pretty much it just functions the same way it used to. I never bothered with the Tinkerbat summon. I honestly forgot it was a button. Water! Swim!
Oh, she just drops
plummets. Yeah.
Nothing here.
This is the power of the mermaid bubble.
Yeah.
Allows you to breathe at the cost of drowning. Whoa.
Dark magic, yay. Let's see, finish upgrading the bomb, I believe.
Bomb shot is useful to upgrade.
Because that gets all the more ammo for the bomb, doesn't it?
Yeah. Which means you can hoard it up and you don't have to worry about finding a tank and running out of ammo.
It's not a matter of being overpowered, it's having utility to at least do things.
Yeah,
like, I hate it when a game where, you know, again, like with the Mega Man playthrough, where the only solution was to just ram your face into them.
Yeah.
Because the alternative is camping from a distance, helps, and doing this for like a minute.
Yeah, I guess.
Which is really boring to do, but it's the only solution.
But I mean, the way I got us to do it
was to just kind of ignore everything.
Yeah, because in my opinion,
would have at least gone something.
Yeah, normally playing through, you'd have collected like a couple of dark magics, been able to upgrade your gun or whatever to be able to do it a bit better. I just don't. In a sensible playthrough, I don't see the point when.
No, I think there's a point to it in the case. Well, I guess the thing is, I think you should be able to get a little bit more dark magic early on instead of having to have, basically have all of it go on every level playthrough like we did. to even get any of it.
Well, you can get some of it.
Because otherwise you're weak for... Like, if I'd gone back here, I could have probably upgraded to the point where I could have done Tasseltown easily enough, sort of thing.
Yeah. But,
without it being unenjoyable. Like, I genuinely did not like my experience in Tasseltown because it was either having to camp away from a distance or to just ram my face through the thing because I had no options available to me because I had none of the upgrades.
Yeah.
Or none of the equipment to handle them. Like, it's a case of, the problem is they put all the tough enemies in all the stages because it's supposed to be able to be done in any order.
Yeah,
but that means,
and it can be done in any order.
But that means you've... What? Oh.
Cannon. When in doubt, just use the cannon.
Mm.
I think you,
No, my character froze. There was a little jingle, I'm not sure what for.
I think you can use the grapple hook for that one as well.
Oh, yeah, text the grapple. Let's see. Yeah, you would have been able to use. Like, if I'd gone... Like, frankly, I feel that your method, whilst it was the best in terms of not having to go back through the levels repeatedly sort of thing, it was the less enjoyable way of doing it for me.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I had to basically run through the level without actually experiencing it.
Personally, I mean, I enjoy all the ways of playing it just because I enjoy playing the game. But I found it a drag, repeating levels like multiple times to try and find out what I could actually get. To the point where I just gave up and went, I'll just do it all at the end once I've got everything. Yeah,
but I didn't like doing it in a way where, you know, I couldn't deal with anything.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's like if you played, it's like occasionally when you get frustrated with, say, you know, a Souls game and you just skip everything.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel there's some sort of charm to try and beat it without the upgrades, but I can understand frustration with it.
Yeah, because again, it's just camping is the solution.
Yeah.
And that's just not fun. It's like when we were watching the Alpharad video, you know, the pro method of fighting, of just staying by the ledge. Like, it's the best way, it gets the job done.
But it's dull to watch.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine it being much fun to play.
Yeah, it just seems tedious. And it's like, I understand, you know, being weaker, that makes sense. But, you know, it's a matter of options available to you.
The real baffling part is, how did she misplace all her stuff? Like, the only one of the abilities that is something she doesn't own, remember there's something to the far left, should be anyway. The only one of the things that she didn't technically have was the mermaid bubble.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make...
Oh, can that not?
It's because it's falling off screen.
Ah.
Oh, you're not going to make it there.
No.
Because you accidentally fell off.
Yeah.
You need to use the hat in between cannon jumps.
Oh, can do that.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Almost.
Yeah. But yeah, on top, something to talk about. They've announced the rework for Torbjorn in Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
Officially,
why is there a rework for Torbjorn? Like, what's the deal?
Because he's a defense hero, and defense heroes don't exist anymore, so they must become offense heroes.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, you know, a game which does have defense, attack, and all that heroes.
I mean, I was going to continue.
Black Clover. But that still has all that. That was the first thing I thought when I was watching a review of the Black Clover Quartet Knights. It's like they have defense heroes still. Unlike a certain Overwatch game.
Yeah, damage. Because that makes sense. But yeah, so they decided to rework him because he wasn't good at being an offense hero, which is a lie, because he is just situational. Like, I don't know, a balanced game should have characters that are situational. But hey, what do I know about balanced game design?
Yeah, you're not a game or a design.
Yeah, it's not like I've played them. But yeah,
I didn't even need to use that last one.
Yeah, it's the power of the cannon, man. So, his ultimate is still called Molten Core, but it doesn't do the same thing. He no longer has armor packs, so you can no longer use...
This one actually does.
Just that. So you can no longer use Torbjorn as a support.
Now I have to go back, because I don't know if there was anything I would have missed otherwise.
Yeah. You can no longer use Torbjorn as a support, because he doesn't generate scrap or armor packs, but it also means you don't have to run out into the middle of a battlefield to collect scrap. I'm a bit conflicted on how I feel about that, honestly. He no longer upgrades his turret.
Oh!
He just throws out a turret that then becomes a level 2 turret.
Quick thing about this game.
Yeah.
One thing that I am disappointed isn't included.
Yeah.
You don't have the charge.
Oh no, you don't.
Yeah. I mean, the levels aren't designed for it, because it's more designed for how big and, big and sprawling
Yeah.
Pirate's Curse was. But I think it would still just be fun to have.
Yeah.
Because it made movement fun.
Yeah, I can get that. Charging was fun, even if it didn't always
And next
help.
part of the fun is ramming into things, so...
Yeah. Definitely. That's not going to be more efficient. Yeah, so his turret, he doesn't need to hammer it to power it up. He just throws it out, and after a small build-up period, it becomes a level 2 turret and just starts shooting people to death. So that's less fair than it used to be, somehow. He, instead of armor packs, he now has an ability called Overload, which is just a weaker version of his old ultimate, increasing his movement speed, attack damage, reload time.
Oh, don't have you to deal with the boss. That's awesome.
No, you don't. We didn't have to do that in the main story either, if you remember. But, yeah, so he effectively just has Molten Core as a standard ability now, just weaker, and it doesn't upgrade his turret. And his ultimate...
Oh, well, this is a new one.
Arr, one step closer to achieving my goal. I can hear your dogs bark. I can...
Yeah, sorry. We brought some dogs on the ship. They look good.
Arr, shut up!
Wait, you let him into the front room?
They were good boys. So I've got quite a few things I can talk to Rafi about when I get the chance to. Something that he's kind of already heard about, though, which I can talk to you about. Jump for... Oh, okay, Matt, Noel.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I can almost taste victory. I wonder why that word is all capitalized, but not highlighted
That
yet.
would actually be dinner, but okay.
Oh, she's not... We haven't seen her eat, so I assume she just doesn't eat.
Where to next?
I'm assuming that she's actually consuming the bubbles through her skin.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows? I mean, she's naturally purple.
I pressed B there and it's still activated. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Wait,
Yeah.
make sure you collected everything. Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
Well, we
That's
need to
all.
have more episodes, and it'd be nice to have at least a short episode, so let's end it here.
Alright. I guess it's not like I was going to...
Oh, no, finish talking about Torbjorn then.
Cool. His ultimate, effectively, he gains a few charges of a special
You know what? I'm going
attack.
to do this out of order.
He's got a little bit of ammo for it, and he throws globs of lava everywhere that just create pools of lava to, kill people.
Yep.
So it feels like a defense hero ability for a game that doesn't have defense heroes. So take what you will out of that. I'm looking forward to seeing how it works, though.
Yeah, the thing is, why, even if they wanted to cut down on it, why do they need to change it if they could just saying that, they don't exist? Couldn't they just kept the character's style as it was and just slot it elsewhere?
I mean, the thing is, ultimately, it just changes how Torbjorn plays completely.
I'm going to get this one out of the way because I hate it.
Okay.
Well, I hated my time trying to experience it. But yeah,
That's all I really had to say.
okay, yeah, Torbjorn's different.
Torbjorn's different.
He's been forced to walk down a new path in life, even though
Being
he
an
was
offense hero.
perfectly acceptable as he was.
He was. He was fine. There was nothing wrong with him, except he wasn't an offense.
Can you imagine a couple years from now? Actually, no, probably only a couple of days from now, knowing how internet sort of timeline goes. Man, do you remember Vanilla Overwatch? Yeah, that was the best time of Overwatch. Vanilla Overwatch.
I mean, it wasn't. I can say that now. People will probably say that, but they don't remember the time of basic quick play being no limits, and so you enter a match and have 6 Winstons screaming out Harambe, jumping over the hill at you.
Yeah, can you remember? Yeah, man, the Harambe thing, that was such a cultural moment, as it were. I mean,
yeah,
leaks suggesting that there's going to be a ghost fighting monkey Pokemon, which honestly the design of it looked flippin' awesome.
It's bizarre as well because it actually did a lot to help Overwatch. Harambe, people started playing as Winston. Harambe
apparently getting like over like 10,000 votes in the American presidential elections.
Yeah, it was
Which, I mean, to be fair, England can't talk. I mean, Bowie McBoatface, and that won its vote, and then it was snubbed. I mean, to be fair, the Amber is also a really nice name of a boat, but still.
But we should probably end if you actually want the short one.
Cheerio!
So, see ya.